to my channel. My name is Nisi J. If you're new, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not, welcome back, fam. So today I'm back with another story time. This might be a mini story time. I don't know how long it's gonna be. But if you like crazy story times, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe because I have a lot of them. Okay. So this story time is about a time where I almost got into a fight at church. A house of the Lord, honey. Grew up in the church. My granddaddy was the deacon. My grandma was the mother of the church. They had been at our church probably like
60 years for my great grandma, maybe 70 for my great grandma, and I would probably say 50 for my granddaddy.
The church definitely like has burned down and had to move a couple of times. My grandparents have been there with them through it all. I'm gonna have to Google the meaning of mother of the church. I don't know if it's like the oldest person there.
What did he say?
Or the person that's been there the longest. Everybody loved my great grandma. She was outspoken. She said what was on her mind. When stuff was going on at the church, you know, little messy stuff. I don't know how the demon get into the church. I don't know. I don't know. Now, I don't know if you know, there'd be a lot of little mess going on at the church. But she'll be the one that's gonna handle it. But one time, child, it was a church meeting, and she stand up from her seat. She said her little piece. I'm sitting next to her, tugging her little dress for her to sit down because you is embarrassing me, child. She said what needed to be said. All of the church members fucked with my grandparents. Now, again, like I said in one of these videos, I pretty much grew up in the church. They loved my grandparents and they loved me. I'm not gonna say I was always there, but I was consistently there. Now, we had a pastor who was preaching at the church like for about 60, 70 years, and then he passed away. After he passed away, they kind of had to go through the motions of finding a new preacher. We had one preacher that stole from the church. I know we're all human, you know, the flesh be fucking with us sometimes.
Other preacher
Talked about the members like a dog, and he was acting all diplomatic like, no, we gonna use the money for a new parking lot. And wasn't nobody else in a rush to get no new concrete parking lot because they was parking on the grass. He wanted a new parking lot, I guess, because, you know, all the other nice little churches got they little concrete parking lots, you know, they little lines, they little parking space. He couldn't wait. All these different preacher families, they got kids. Now, of course, majority of the congregation were grandparents. Some of them, the members of the church, just had kids that were young. I came across a lot of kids. I've seen some parents have to like drag their kids through the front door of the church, you know, because they be wanting to act all stank at the door and stuff or whatever. It was never that.
I didn't mind church.
I'm half sleepy because I stayed up all night Saturday. Half sleepy and you know whatever, but I was cool. A lot of the kids didn't like me. A lot of the kids didn't like me. Like, at the time, I didn't even know what no vibes was, baby.
No lie, like either kids would just openly talk to me crazy or they wouldn't say nothing to me at all. I could count on my hands, like all been like 50 million kids that done came through there one way or another, but I can count on my hand how many have actually like liked me or we have got along successfully.
They definitely kind of tried to like group me up with the other people's kids and da-da-da-da-da. So boldly and rudely came from me, like face to face, like straight up, like, I don't like you. We in church, nigga. Are in church. What? How did you even make it through the door with that attitude? You know, like vampires and demons ain't supposed to be able to get into no church.
Sunday school.
Now, in Sunday school, not only were we just in Sunday school, but we had to kind of like leave out at the end of like the grown people Sunday school and read like a scripture or something, or maybe perform a song or something, or whatever we did back there. It wasn't like the grown people had their Sunday school, the kids got their Sunday school, okay, let's start service. The grown people had their Sunday school, the kids had their Sunday school, and when the grown people Sunday school was over, the kids would have to kind of come out the Sunday school room. We'd go out to the sanctuary where like the adults were at, and then we were kind of all have something from Sunday school that we would have to say. The girls who back there was trying to bully me and stuff, they reading Jesus love us, but back there talking all crazy. Then I get ready to read. I'm like, yep, Jesus love us. The Bible told us so. Not only that, but after the Sunday school was over, ain't gonna lie, I had a little party at church, babe. I'd have to go to like the devotion table and I'd have to read. That's like the agenda for today. We'll have like the money that was like collected during Sunday school for like the kids and the adults all added together or whatever. The date and everything. I read that. Baby, they had a table and a chair, baby. always just had like the respect for the house of the Lord. I wouldn't really say anything back to her for real, for real, for real. I think one time I called her ugly because she was ugly. They swapping out preachers like crazy. Them group of kids wasn't there for too long. We wasn't there longer than 2 months of Sundays. Nigga, we is in church. I'm in high school, baby. I'm in motherfucking high school. This happened maybe 2016, 2015. I'm grown as fuck. I'm still going to church or whatever. My grandma, granddad, everybody's still going to church. But my great grandma, she's getting older. Graded from her cane to like a walker. Tell me why I come one Sunday, we got us a new preacher on our 9th or 10th preacher. And it's a whole new family there. New faces in the church that came with the preacher. A couple faces that was there left with the old preacher. Church stuff. This little girl, probably no older than like 8, 9. She had glasses. She had her real hair braided in like a style. Very cute little girl, but she looked bad as fuck. My grandmama, God bless her heart, she introduced me to the girl and her grandmama because, you know, that's who used to come, her and her grandmama. And, you know, I speak or whatever. The little girl looking at me like I stole her goldfish out her little purse or something. Like, dang, like, what did I do? You know, she'll act like she got some sense in front of her grandma. When the adults go away or when we're alone, we're talking all types of shit. All the uglies, all the fats, all the O's, all the black. I can see why folks be like, don't be trying to act good on Sunday and be devilish the rest of the week. But I'm the opposite, bitch. You better come here on Sunday acting like you got some damn sense. Like, what? Like, nigga, this is not no motherfucking... Nigga, it is Sunday morning. We are at church. What is wrong with you? Are you good? Talking about me like we is not in the house of the Lord. That happened a couple times. Now I just used to hate to see her coming because I know she coming to say some dumb shit. I kid you not, that literally was the story every time I seen this little girl. Like, this little girl was filled with so much hate. I'ma pray for her when I get done with this because, you know, some people probably need prayer. Like, I don't know what was going on in her personal life. I don't know what was going on in none of the other past kids' personal lives that just came to church and just felt like I was somebody to try. I don't know. I used to come over to see about my grandma and sit with her, you know, and help her out around the house. I come over one day. Please tell me why the little girl in my house, fats and blacks and ugly, and I'm just like, you know, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, damn, what's wrong with you? Go in there and ask my grandma, why is this little girl in our den? It turns out that her grandma actually had to go get chemo, and while she went and got her chemo treatments, she dropped the little girl off over at my grandma's house. I ain't even know my grandmama and this girl grandma was that close. My grandmama 96 years old. Lord bless her heart. But my great grandma couldn't watch herself at the time. How in the fuck is she gonna watch your goddamn granddaughter? She can't watch nobody damn child. Baby. I wanted to fight that little girl so bad. But my big breasted end can't fight no kid, child. So, you know, she think I'm her age. She think I'm a little plaything or whatever. I came over to the house and seen her there like that probably like 3 or 4 times. I don't know, I just wanted to pay my time, listen to the preacher, fellowship a little bit, and leave. She way up there with the choir at, making eye contact with me way back there in the back of the church, mugging me. And I'm just like, bro, like, some stuff just don't be cause for now. One random Sunday, we all go to church, we chilling, we cool. And my grandmama sat like on the second pew. I'm sitting up there with her, girl and her grandmama pew behind us, poking me in the back of my head. It's crazy, but it's hard beefing in church for me because I want to curse you out. I want to beat your ass. But I'm not finna do that up in my father's home. Period. I don't know. We might have to be across the street or something. You know, what are you trying to do, little girl? I wonder how old she is now. Okay, can't remember if it was the church anniversary, choir day. I don't know what it was, but it was something that required a second service. My grandma in the back helping out. Her grandma in the back helping out. Do you know, this little girl got up in my face, talking shit, and she slapped me. She slapped me in the middle of the aisle at church. I ain't lying. She put her hands on me in this damn church. Bro, I blacked out for a second. I really did. It took everything in me to not beat her ass in that motherfucking church. I wanted to beat her ass. I already didn't like the little girl. Where the fuck is her mama? Okay, Lord, I just wish I had the power to turn somebody into something. Her ass would have been black motherfucking pepper up in that church. Ooh, ooh. The devil wanted me to cut up. The devil wanted me to put my foot in her ass in that church so bad. Somehow, I forced myself out of church. I had to leave. I knew I had to leave because if I didn't leave, girl, she slapped the piss out of me too. She slapped me hard as hell. It wasn't nothing but the grace of God that had made me leave out that church. I leave and my grandparents actually stayed pretty close to the church, like 3 minutes away. I need to smoke my weed that I had there. I get home, I start crying because I'm so motherfucking mad. I'm so pissed. I'm mad because I don't even like that girl. I just like her as a neighbor. I always really was just like, you know, into that. I roll up my blunt, I light it. I don't know who Bible it was, but my grandmom or my granddaddy had like this big Bible on the table, just big tan Bible. Jesus, I need Jesus himself to come down here and tell me to calm down. I'm so mad. I remember like it was yesterday. It was saying something about like God will fight your battles and okay, I don't remember it like it was yesterday, but it was something really close and very like much related with the situation to the point that I knew I did the right thing by leaving the church and not beating her ass. Oh, that's the end of my story time. Again, my name is Niecy J, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.